What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital Analysis, and welcome to the first video of 2022. Now, it's been very busy for me, so I haven't posted a video on this channel for a couple weeks, but we are going to be consistent now. One video per week, going out roughly on Wednesday. That is the targeted date, but it might be Tuesday, it might be Thursday some days. Anyways, in today's video, we're going to be analyzing Coinbase. So we're just going to go over, my thoughts on the company, my bullish and my bearish, and then we're also going to talk about the financials, the market opportunity for Coinbase, where I see this company fitting into the whole crypto world. And I'm excited to talk about Coinbase because they are a huge company. I feel like shares are priced very well right now. I think there's a huge opportunity in this company. For full disclosure, I am bullish. I don't own any stock in this company. I haven't been compensated for this video. And this video is not financial advice, so that's everything I got to say. Let's get into the video. Last but not least, it is a brand new channel, fairly brand new channel, so smash the like button if you do support me, the channel, and all the videos, along with kindly hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications on future videos. And we did get to over 200 subscribers, so let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. That is my short-term goal. So anyways, so the first thing I want to take a look at is, in fact, the stock price, the chart. So it has a $61.6 billion market cap, 52-week range of $208 per share, all the way up to $429 per share. Average daily volume of 5.3 million shares traded, and it is traded on the Nasdaq under ticker symbol COIN. So how has Coinbase performed since their IPO? Well, not too well. Where's the stock trading right now? It seems to have found some support just above 200, currently trading for $235 per share. But I really do feel like this could be one of those tremendous opportunities, just like Google when it was just a couple $100 per share. I really do feel like, this company is going to be a great company. But first off, let's get into their website. Their website is coinbase.com. So I'm briefly going to go over, the highlights, a few things. Jumpstart your crypto portfolio. Coinbase is the easiest place to buy and sell cryptocurrency. Sign up and get started today. So as we know, cryptocurrency, trading cryptocurrency, investing in cryptocurrency has become so popular, and trading volumes, transaction volumes have just skyrocketed through the roof. So they do have some promotions. Earn up to $10 worth of crypto, discover how specific cryptos work, and get a bit of each crypto to try out for yourself. Manage your portfolio. Buy and sell popular digital currencies. Keep track of them in one place. Recurring buys. Invest in cryptocurrency solely over time by scheduling buys daily, weekly, or monthly. They also have a great mobile app. I think, Coinbase was the first app that I ever downloaded. I was living in China at the time. I wasn't actually able to buy at the time, just because where I was living. Secure storage. We store the vast majority of the digital assets in secure offline storage. Protected by insurance, Coinbase maintains crypto insurance, and all USD cash balances are covered by FDIC insurance up to a maximum of $250,000. Industry best practices, a variety of the most popular digital currencies. Okay, so quarterly volume traded 327 billion on Coinbase, 100 plus countries supported, and 73 plus million verified users. How does it work? Create an account, link your bank account, start buying and selling. So one thing that I found, because of course this is a stock analysis video, so we went to the investor relations tab. So what is the definition of Coinbase? Coinbase is building the crypto economy, a more fair, accessible, efficient, and transparent financial system enabled by crypto. The company started in 2012. Like I said, they do have first mover advantage with the radical idea that anyone, anywhere should be able to easily and securely send and receive Bitcoin. Today, Coinbase offers a trusted and easy to use platform for assessing the broader crypto economy. So we did go over those highlights. 255 billion in assets on the platform and over 2,700 employees. So they've got some really great information here. However, I want to jump to their most recent quarter that they announced, and I want to see why the stock dropped. So Coinbase shares drop after third quarter revenue misses analyst estimates. So Coinbase reported weaker than expected revenue for the third quarter. The number of monthly transacting users dropped from the prior period. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum hit new all-time highs this week. So here's how Coinbase did compared with analyst estimates. So earnings of $1.62 per share, revenue of 131 billion versus 1.57 billion consensus estimate. Coinbase said monthly transacting users fell from the prior period, dropping to 7.4 million users from 8.8 million users in the second quarter. The number was up from 6.1 a year earlier. Trading volume fell to 327 billion from 462 billion in the previous quarter. So we know that there's volatility in the crypto sector, and any type of volatility can influence transaction volumes, monthly active users, especially when we get a prolonged correction. I find that some investors step away from the market. So we have seen somewhat of a, prolonged correction. Now, this was around the time when Bitcoin was hitting like all-time highs. So we could also be getting investors who are just a little bit cautious when it comes to the price. However, I am bullish now on, crypto in general and on Coinbase for a couple reasons. So, we did get this pretty harsh pullback over the last, you could say, couple months. Usually when that happens, like I said, investors do tend to step away from the market. But if we do get some stability, if we do, volatility picks up a bit, Bitcoin starts to gain, cryptos start to go in the green, cryptos start to rally a little bit, we may see this kind of, slingshot effect of new or even users that have stepped away come back into the crypto market and look for opportunities. Because essentially now, Bitcoin has pulled back from almost 69,000 or roughly 69,000 down to below 40,000 at one point. We're currently trading at 42,800. But if we do get some kind of rebound, we could see transaction volumes pick up. So of course, that would be very good for Coinbase. And now with crypto and Bitcoin and a lot of the major cryptos being a lot cheaper, we might see some buy the dip investors here. So now I quickly want to talk about their financials, because financials obviously are very important. I do like to analyze large cap companies. So, let's take a look and see how the financials look December 31st compared to September 30th, 2020 versus 2021. And these are their financial statements. So, in thousands except par value data unaudited. So, let's take a look at their assets first. So December 31st, 2020, they had just over 1 billion in cash, just over 3.7 billion in customer custodial funds, which brought them to total current assets of 5.1 billion and total assets of 5.8 billion. Fast forward to September 30th, 2021, they then had 6.3 billion in cash, 8.9 billion in customer custodial funds, and 15.8 billion in total current assets, with a total assets of 18.4 billion. Liabilities: custodial funds due to customers, 3.8 billion. That is in September of 2020. Total current liabilities back then of 4.2 billion. Total liabilities 4.3 billion, and then fast forward to 2021 September 30th, 8.8 billion in custodial funds due to customers, 9.6 billion in total current liabilities, 13 billion in total liabilities. So comparing the financial health of the company, before we had 5.1 billion in total current assets and 4.2 billion in total current liabilities. I like to compare current assets and current liabilities just because that's like the short term, just because that's a great way to analyze the short-term financial health of the company. But of course, we got to compare long-term as well. So long story short, total current assets have tripled. Total assets have more than tripled. Total current liabilities have more than doubled, and total liabilities have tripled. So as the company grows, of course, they're going to take on more liabilities, but they do seem to be in a better position than they were in 2020. Now, the current ratio is a way to assess the current financial health of the company. Basically, you just put, I believe it is, assets over liabilities. So overall, guys, it is good to see, pretty decent cash position. Customer custodial funds of 8.9 billion and total assets of just over 18 billion versus total liabilities of 13 billion. So I wanted to bring up, an old deck because I couldn't find the current investor presentation, but what were they pitching when they were raising money? So Coinbase, your hosted Bitcoin wallet. Now we can compare to see if, this was in 2017. to see how the business has changed. So Bitcoin, a new digital currency, instant international, no transaction fees. So that was, I believe, first Bitcoin run. Early adopters, international payments, virtual goods, developing world, peer-to-peer, e-commerce, remittance. So Coinbase makes it easy. A hosted Bitcoin wallet. Coinbase, Bitcoin, iTunes, MP3. Daily signups, 20% increasing. Coinbase transactions, 65,000 USD in the first 5 weeks. So we know how that's gone since then. So that is pretty cool to see, an old pitch deck. Obviously, the company has evolved, grown to a multi-billion dollar company that's traded on the Nasdaq. But now let's read a little bit of information when it comes to the letter to shareholders. I just want to read this one paragraph, and then we're going to get into my opinion on the company. So, fellow shareholders, Q3 was a strong quarter for Coinbase, marked by deeper customer engagement with our product, continued product innovation, and ongoing industry momentum that we have experienced throughout 2021. We are in the early stages of the development of the crypto economy and are focused on investing for long-term growth. As our year-to-date results have clearly demonstrated, our business is volatile. Coinbase is not a quarter-to-quarter investment, but rather a long-term investment in the growth of the crypto economy and our ability to serve users through our products and services. We encourage our investors to take this point of view. So that is kind of how I feel. They're building the foundation to be a staple in the industry. Just like Google, just like Meta, just like Microsoft, I feel like Coinbase will be one of the biggest players in the crypto space, in the crypto economy. Just because their first mover advantage, they already have such a solid foundation, and they will continue to invest in and innovate in the sector. And I feel like, Coinbase does have a lot of cash now. They can easily raise money, and they'll be able to acquire a lot of interesting businesses if that becomes part of their business model. So currently Bitcoin is trading around just over 40,000. Now, we could get a run to, let's say 100,000. I know Goldman Sachs predicted that. It's totally possible for Bitcoin to go up another 1 to 200%. We've seen it go up by many, many multiples. So I'm not leaving that out of the equation. If that happens, I could see Coinbase trading back to, around 52-week highs. But long term, I feel like it could be one of those stocks that grows by many, many multiples and becomes couple $100 billion, even $1 trillion company at some point down the road. With this continuation of adoption when it comes to cryptocurrency, just having a massive user base, being one of the most trusted names in the industry, I just feel like Coinbase has a lot going for it. Building the user base tends to be the hardest, getting people to use the app, getting people to trust the company. But once that happens, it's almost like a snowball effect. So I have a lot of conviction in Coinbase. Now, what am I going to be looking for? What should we be looking for when it comes to, the quarters to come? So I'll definitely be looking for transaction volume, number of users, user growth, all of the important metrics when it comes to a company that is focused on, trading and an app, essentially. Moving forward, also, I'll be looking for any interesting acquisitions that they make and what they plan to do to expand within the crypto space. Because having an app is one thing, massive trading volumes, but there's so much more that we can do, so much more that the company can do within the crypto space. So I'm really excited, guys. It was exciting to talk about this company. I feel like we just scratched the surface. It wasn't a super in-depth analysis. I will go more in depth when it comes to certain small cap companies, but I find that these larger cap companies, I do like to talk about them. They're big names, you got big headlines, but they don't actually. Some of them don't even have investor presentations, just because they're already so established. But as part of your own due diligence and research, take a look at their previous quarters, their financials. There's lots of things that you can take a look at. Of course, having a tremendous brand name like Coinbase does definitely help when it comes to an investor, especially a retail investor, having conviction in things. I like to invest in companies that I feel good about, that I like, that I feel like are going to perform well. Also, taking a look at who's behind the deal. That is one thing that we didn't touch on today, as I simply just wanted to give my opinion on the company, take a look and kind of talk about what I think that they could be. But if you guys really like this video, drop me a bunch of comments and you want me to do a more in-depth analysis on it, I totally could at some point. But I'm just trying to, see what you guys like, cover a bunch of cool and exciting companies, and then take it from there with this channel, because this is a company specific channel. So one video, one specific company. Doesn't mean we can't compare. Maybe down the road I'll compare 2-3 companies, but for now this is the style. So let me know your comments below, any opinions, recommendations, anything you guys want to add to the video. I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in our next video. If you like these videos, kindly hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Drop us a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And finally, always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. Furthermore, this video may or may not have been sponsored by the companies that we've profiled within this video, and we may or may not own shares of any of the profiled companies in this video. If you want to know the full disclosure details, check the description down below, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.